Hey guys, this is Karthikeya Kantwal from Apex Finserv and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. Now, without wasting much time, directly moving on to what's new for tomorrow's trading session. The first thing, as usual, equity trades. Now, for tomorrow, what we have on the plate is a long first on Axis Bank, where we're going to go for a simple role reversal based long entries at a big round number 700. Now, this is also a place where we had been previously looking for shorts, but now that level has been strongly crossed and candle closing basis, I am pretty certain that a role reversal is on the cards. Stop loss going at 690, just close to the previous swing point. Ideal target 1% on the upside. The second is on Maruti. Now Maruti right now seems to be in a flat trading range. I told you guys this before as well, from about 6500 on the downside, or to be safe. But if you are going for aggressive entries, then about 75, 6600 on the downside, and about 6750, 6800 on the upside. So we're going to go for a long at the bottom part of that range. It's also a long time support at 6500, stop loss at 6420, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The third trade is on TCS, where we are going to go for a strict short entry because it has reclaimed a strong supply zone which used to be there at 3150. We had that confirmation today again in the opening candle, but as it was the opening candle, we couldn't really take a trade there. But for tomorrow, we are going to wait for a short exactly at that level. Stop loss at 31.95, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The fourth trade is on ACC, where we are going to go for a slightly aggressive role reversal based long at 1850. This is also a level where we have previously entered both shorts as well as longs, and it has rewarded us nicely so far. Stop loss going at 1825, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The final equity trade that we have is on Biocon, where we are going to go for a simple short because it has broken a strong demand zone today at 395. Stop loss at 400 above the recent swing high, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Now quickly moving on to the indices, as tomorrow is the expiry, and I guess that's what you people are most interested in anyway. Now I told you guys yesterday for Nifty, we had a critical trading range, break of that range, wait for interaction or with a zone on a candle closing basis, and then you can go for a directional trade. Skipping the first zone because of the small gap, you had the second zone, even that was crossed on the upside, and those who actually followed the charts could have actually made really simple from 14,765, 775 on the entry point till at least about 14,800, or if not more, till 14,825. Easy 50 to 60 points there. Now for tomorrow, Nifty is again at a critical point at 14,850 to 875. If that is sustained, then we will see further up move at least of 100 points till 14,950. However, if that is not sustained, then we'll see a pullback all the way down till 14,750. Now to get a clear idea of that, coming to the option chain side of things, I have resistance at 15,000, which does match with at least an up move of 14,950, with 975,000 added contracts. Significant at 15,100 with a hefty 1.3 million added contracts. Support comes in at a close 14,800 with a massive 1.9 million added contracts. Significant at 14,700 with even larger 2.7 million added contracts. Even the option chain suggests that an up move till 15,000 is likely, but above 15,100 is quite unlikely as of now for tomorrow's trading session. The PCR comes at 0.95, nothing really special there, moderately bearish. We had a PCR of, I believe, more than one yesterday for today's trading session, but as we all saw, it wasn't really a bearish trading session. Let's see what happens tomorrow. The same logic applies tomorrow as well. Wait for the first 30 to 45 minutes, let the candles close, give you a sense of direction, and then trade accordingly. It should be really simple after that. Moving on to the second index, Bank Nifty. Now Bank Nifty has outperformed Nifty in terms of the sheer intensity of the up move that we had the last couple of days. So just to get a sort of a reference frame, I have used a Fibonacci extension plotted from the recent swing low that it's made in the running high low structure. I hope you are able to find that structure. If you are not, you can check out my instruction or learning video on structure identification in the markets. Now for tomorrow, I would say that Bank Nifty is looking bullish, provided that it is sustaining the critical level of 33,500. I do expect us to see at least a pullback till 33,500 tomorrow, if not more. Going by the Fibonacci retracements, that happens to be 23.6. It's a minor pullback, nothing special there. The up move on the basis of this swing leg is going to be intact at least until it has not broken 32,800. So the structure is still running and it still seems to be going on strong. However, this zone is going to be really important at 33,700. If it is sustained, we will see 34,000 tomorrow. If it is not sustained, we might come back to 33,400 or 33,200 on the downside limits. When I talk about the option chain for Bank Nifty, I have immediate resistance at 34,000 with negative open interest, change in open interest, but total at 281,000, which is pretty decent. Now, 34,000 happens to be nearest resistance. That also aligns with the fact that if our zones are sustained tomorrow, as I said, we can see an up move till 34,000. Significant comes in at 34,500, pretty far away, with 297,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 33,700 with 170,000 added contracts. Significant at 33,500 with 542,000 added contracts. That also aligns with the fact significant support 33,500. As I said, वहाँ तक pull back आ सकता है. But let's see how it all ends up being tomorrow. The PCR comes out at 0.99, almost aggressively bearish there, but that is the option buyer's mindset, not the writer's mindset. Both the indices tomorrow is the expiry, so just be careful. Wait for at least the first 2 to 3 15 minutes channel to close, give you a sense of direction, and then take a trade in that direction accordingly. Now this marks the end of today's video. These are all the charts that I had to share with you guys. I hope you had a wonderful green trading session today and you have an even better one tomorrow. As usual, if you like the content and the videos that I have been posting, be sure to support us by leaving a nice comment, liking the video, subscribing and pressing that bell notification icon as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.